Blighty Boxing with Frank Warren of Queensbury Promotions. Thrilled to be joined by my little mate, Ryan Garner. A very slender looking Ryan Garner, I must say.
Yeah.
We did the old lifted up the shirt early on, looking very good.
The abs are coming back and that. I've been training hard and that, so eating good, living good, so yeah, weight's off and that, so it's all good.
Well, tell us about that weight, because you say you're now 65 kilos.
Well, I used to say like out of camp or something. That's what I used to balloon up and that. It's obviously not good. It's a big downfall. But now I'm maintaining my weight and I'm like stone lighter than what I used to walk around at. So
feel better for it?
Much better. Do you know what I mean? It makes you feel positive. Just all around living healthier and that. It makes you feel better just in everyday life, and makes it easier for when I've got a fight date. I ain't got that much to lose. Do you know what I mean? So we just concentrate on just training more.
Penny's really dropped, hasn't it?
Yeah. Obviously, got misses that now. Sort myself out. Just everything really.
We always know when you're sort of kind of in the mood, because you've got all these timing things on Twitter and all that with your runs and that, and then when we don't see them, we get a bit worried. But they've been there quite consistently lately.
I've been training hard, staying focused and that, getting lots of training sessions in. So yeah.
And you mentioned the misses, but you've got quite a significant life event coming up next Friday, is it?
Oh yeah, well I've moved out from my parents now anyway about 6-7 months ago, but we're getting our own flat and that next week, so yeah, things start to look positive and that. I'm looking forward to it.
You'll be even more settled then, won't you?
Yeah, exactly, maturing, becoming a man, do you know what I mean? Growing up.
Nah, I'm not going that far.
Well, growing up anyway.
Fight dates, tell me.
I'm just waiting really for hopefully around about April time, I'm hoping. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I've been training my ass off, getting my weight down, eating, living good and everything. Because I'm hoping I want to be out this year. I've got a lot of making up to, do you know what I mean? Last couple of years, it's been rubbish really, if I'm honest. But this, like you say, I've got a girlfriend now, I've got our own flat and that from next week. So I've got a lot more responsibilities. So my aim is, obviously I'm working that still. I just want to stay busy, start getting some big fights. Do you know what I mean? That's the reason I've been boxing since so young.
If you carry on doing your part like you are,
yeah.
You know, you'll get your dates and your opportunities and everything else. And
like I say,
you've proven yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. If I do what I got to do, Frank will always, you know what I mean? He'll always make sure that the fight date's ready there. He'll always provide as long as I'm doing the work. So if I just keep doing what I'm doing at the moment, then this year should be a big year.
That's it. I mean, you know he likes you. You've got to make him really believe in you.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Like I say, I ain't exactly, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. I ain't exactly been plain sailing, but I'm ready now. I know myself, I've grew up with it, and I'm enjoying that, and I really want to start getting into some bigger fights. Do you know what I mean? I've been pro for since I was 18, since 5 years now, and in that time I haven't really done nothing. Do you know what I mean? In the 5 years, in my prime years when you're young, I should have done so, and I haven't done nothing. So now's the time to start.
I don't know whether that is your prime, to be honest. That would have.
But you know what I mean.
You've missed out on a bit of learning and time, a bit of experience.
Yeah, not my prime, but like you said, in them young years.
23 years old.
I'm still young. Obviously, I'm still young, but in my eyes, I've been a pro 5 years now. I know 23. That's when some people are just getting started in the pro game.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's about, in my eyes, I feel like I need to start moving on a bit, because
it's all there in front of you. It's just there for you to grab and make sure you don't let it slip again. Now, just to update you, we're 9-0.
Yeah, 9-0.
6 KOs.
Yeah.
You were last out literally just before lockdown, weren't you?
February a year ago. So
literally just before lockdown.
I think it was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So fucking flew by.
But recently, a fight, but I mean, I think you're to blame. I don't think I'm to blame, because I think you mentioned his name. But Lyon Woodstock had a little chip back at you, didn't he? He must have just finally caught onto it.
Yeah, I was surprised that I'd see he tweeted me saying about me calling him out or something. And obviously, I've just said, all I've said, I've not exactly called him out, I've just said, down the line, I would like a fight like that, because it's only going to boost me up, do you know what I mean? Excel my career, so why would I not be in
He must have done it.
Yeah, exactly, of course he's done it. Who hasn't done it? That's how you get out there, innit? You got to put your name out there and that. I didn't directly call him out, but I would said I wouldn't be afraid of a fight with him.
Well, you said you'd love the fight, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be a good fight.
Well, like I say, I've been out over a year now, just over a year. Like 1 or 2, like get back into it, get like just back to back. You see, like last year, I had 1 fight, then a year out. I want like a couple camps back to back consecutive, and then I'll be ready for a step up. Like why not? Because
jump in.
Yeah, jump in the deep end a bit. Be put in the deep end, but I just want to get a bit of momentum, have a couple fights, good camps back to back, nothing silly. Do you know what I mean? Get back in, I'll be ready.
I might be talking out of my backside here, or talking bollocks, I'm not sure, but there's a fighter who's sort of jumped to attention in the last week or so. He's obviously been good for a long time, but it suddenly struck me that you could be the British version of him.
Who is it?
Oscar Valdez.
Oscar Valdez, yeah. Well, he's a big hitter, isn't he?
Oh yeah, but he's like you. He's stocky, he's powerful, loves a fight.
Yeah. I wouldn't turn down a fight, do you know what I mean?
Well, that's it, and he's entertaining, he punches hard.
Yeah, he punches very hard, apparently, yeah.
So, I mean, you know, not unlike you, is it?
No, yeah. We got similar styles and that, like, obviously, similar styles and that, so...
We wouldn't be a bad person for you to kind of have a look at.
No, mate, if like I say, he's a two-weight world champion. If I could emulate what he's done, then I ain't going wrong, am I?
Yeah, and it does show also that fighters of that style can reach the very top. I mean, everyone seems to want to be slick and slippery now, don't they? But
mate, but look at these Mexicans. They're all fighters, like proper fight scrappers. Do you know what I mean? They like to go to war. You don't always got to look cute all the time in the ring. Yeah, you got to sometimes.
Talking of Mexicans, and it's not your weight anymore, but one of your old sparring partners, Josh Warrington.
Yeah.
Came unstuck against a Mexican.
Mental, wasn't it?
What did you think when you was watching that?
I didn't even watch it. I only watched it.
Didn't you watch it?
Nah.
You just heard the news, didn't you?
Yeah, obviously. I see, like, went back the next day and, like, watched, because if I'm honest, I don't really watch a lot of boxing. Yeah, I know I should do, but if it comes on, I'll watch it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I go out my way to watch it, but a lot of the time I don't go out my way to watch. But I like getting into series and that, like Netflix and stuff like that.
You sort of catch up with it on YouTube?
Yeah, like I see, like, I prefer highlights, like watching highlights and that. I prefer it, like the whole fight.
You prefer the fast forward back?
Yeah, pretty much just like the action, pretty much. I don't like all the Mickey Mouse around it.
Another one of your sparring partners, Carl Frampton, fighting for a world title very soon.
Jamal Herring, Yeah.
Anything you think about that, or you know much about Herring?
Oh nah, I ain't watched him. I watched him on the pads the other day. I did see a video, and I was thinking, for someone so tall and that, he was on the pads but doing a lot of like close stuff. And I'm thinking, do you know what I mean? If that's the way he's going to play, he's just going to play into Carl Frampton's hands, because for his height difference compared to Frampton's, it's massive. So you'd think they'd be keeping it long, but on the pads he was all short and trying to give it some. And I thought,
a lot of people think Carl's up against it because of the size.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But then Herring didn't look all that great in his last fight.
No, I've never watched him fight.
I don't think he's like an elite world champion.
There's and like you say, there's loads of other good fighters out there, isn't there? The elite.
Your weight, obviously the British champion is Anthony Kakachi.
Yeah, that's it.
He was obviously due to fight Lyon Woodstock.
It's happened loads of times, isn't it?
It's fallen through, so...
I feel sorry for both of them, really.
Yeah, but, well, you had, what's his name, Kakachi pulled out with his teeth a couple of times.
And then Woodstock didn't he? And then it just keeps going back and forth. I feel sorry for both of them, really, because I know they both want to fight, so it's a shame.
How long before you'd be happy to be thrown in with a Kakachi?
Well, like I said, at the start of my career so far, it hasn't exactly been plain sailing. It's been stop, start. I want a good couple of camps, back to back, with like, do you know what I mean? No hiccups, just solid camps, a couple back to back, and then I'll be ready for a step up.
You want good opponents, though, don't you?
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, no, you're good opponents, but I mean, like, I want, like, it's more the camps. I want back to back camps. Staying busy, staying active, and just get a bit of momentum behind me first. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And then I'll be more than happy to get thrown in deep end.
Have people forgotten about the Piranha?
I think they have. I'll take it easy, Michelle. No, I think they have forgot, but this year they'll be remembering who I am.
Good stuff, right? All right, mate. Well, good luck with that, and hopefully we'll see you early May or something.
April, May, as soon as possible, mate. As soon as possible. I've been training for it, so.
Message for Frank, then I'll send it to him.
Frank, get me out as soon as possible, please. I'm ready, mate. And I proved to you this year that all that faith that you got in me it will prevail.
Good man.
Top man. Cheers.